Well, I've been a bad YouTuber. By now you've seen the planting and Y dropping ones, maybe, if you follow that closely. But harvest is going. We just about got this 50-acre field done. What do I have? 6 rows left, and then this half pass that I'm full here waiting on the cart. And I hear the Midland radios chattering away in the cabs. I better go see what they got. Our beans, they're just not drying out on us this year. We had an earlier frost and things kind of slowed down, and I'd say we're about a quarter done with beans maybe. And then we've been poking away at this corn. It's anywhere from like 23 to 26% from the fields we've been in. There's different schools of thought. It's nice because there's not as much head loss when it's a little wetter and whatnot, but yeah, it's been going well. I think after this field we're about a third done with corn, so we are chugging along. I got a couple more nights of work here, and then I'm gonna take a couple rotations off to just farm, so then I should be able to get in the zone and make a couple videos. What a gorgeous morning. Sunrise, I should say. It's 25 degrees out. It's cold. No, I didn't just throw up here for nothing for the picture. That was just a perk. This was not the perk. A little turtle's making a run for it on the ground. I could see a little pile from last night, so I'll go find some tape or something and get that covered up for the night. Just sailing away. I've been busy today. Fixed a little auger leak, been dumping trucks, watching the dryer, helped fix the plow. I had a part cracked, so I was welding that and putting that back on. So in between that, running the truck here and there, and they've been just going. I started off the morning in a sweatshirt and a Carhartt jacket. Now it's about 60 degrees. It's cooling off fast enough. The sun's going down, but I'm in a t-shirt. Well, I just took over about an hour ago, and we were going to bring some fuel out, but we've had a pretty big day, and I think we're going to call it a night. Now that's looking a little more forgiving. We're kind of in some hills, so it gets pretty sketchy looking. So after we load this truck, which is our like 400 bushel, we're going to call it a night. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do it. Another brisk morning. Just getting everything serviced here. Waiting for another guy to show up to drive the cart. Got the dryer going. One truck unloaded this morning, and now I'm out here servicing the combine. Fuel's just about full. You saw we ran that pretty dry the other night. Added just a little bit of engine oil this morning, not much. And then I'm gonna, once I finish here, because we don't have a click off on this handle, once I finish fueling, I will grease it, and I'm gonna wash my windows because I'm gonna let it warm up for probably a good 20 minutes. Last night the cart tractor would not shift into forward or reverse. So we're suspecting it's a bad either spring or magnet in the armrest. So I just took it out, and I've got it in the pickup with me. I'm gonna go take it apart. With Deere, they recommended taking it apart on a workbench because there's 20 or 30 moving pieces in there. Or not moving pieces, but pieces in there. So if it falls apart on you, you don't want it to fall apart in the tractor. And actually it wasn't that bad to take it out. So buzz it back to the farm and see if we can't new spring or magnet or what. Hopefully that's all it is. Well, I am into it now. Here is the gear selector. Upside, you know, from the bottom. Here's the throttle, and here is where your orange knob to select your gear is. And what I found is there's a little spring down here that cracked off and is now up here on the magnet, and that would prevent it from getting into gear. So I'm thinking that's all it is. Got a guy running after that spring now, because originally I think that part, but yeah, we got a guy running after that part. and we'll put it back together. We'll probably replace the other 2 springs while we're at it, just because we have it open. And back to picking corn. Well, the main culprit was actually that spring right down there that you have to tension to get it out apart. That's what broke off. But we are running after a couple other ones. This one here is getting real thin in the middle. Figured since we have it apart, let's do it. We'll be at 3 different deer dealers today, but we're gonna have this thing ready to go. It's alive. It is alive. Need to get the cart a little closer there. There he goes. There he goes. Well, back and picking. Gotta like how those 2388 sound. I'm looking for my stocking hat, which got thrown on a Ranger out in the field last night. And I don't know where it went. So, I might be out of stocking hat for the day. It's cold this morning, it's gonna get cold again tonight. Jumping trucks, and it's getting cold. Boy, the phone will not do that justice. Quite the sunrise coming up. Yeah, here's the plow. I think, let's see, I don't even know which one it was. I think it was this one here. Had a frog bust off on him. He just brought it in while I'm unloading trucks. We had a rebuilt one that we just put back on. Should be back in working order. And looking at it, you can see there, obviously that's a fresh break over there, but the ends here, I mean, from about there up, looks like an old break, and then just the bottom there was hanging on. But we got our fix. We are on our last, 2 acres or something of the 2022 harvest. And we're right out here at the airport, so we got a little show, watching some gliders get pulled up and go around. And yep, this is the field we've been looking for. Going a little too fast for me. There, you got it. Here it is. Here's the 6 rows we've been looking for. This is the end of 2022 harvest.